think that to be a professional boxer, you need to be selfish and you need to put yourself first. And that's what a lot of fighters do. And I believe that they're right to. In management, you got to play the ball a little bit. Do you know what I mean? You have to be a little bit more flexible as a manager. Took me a while to get out of that just one way mindset. When I got into the management, it was kind of just this is the way to do it, and that's the way that I'm doing it. Whereas you got to learn to adapt to things, and you got to learn to. It's not all about you no more. And I'm not saying that in a cocky way or anything, but when I was fighting, it was just all about me. I didn't really give a shit about anybody else, and I think I was right to do that because nobody else is getting into the ring and fighting for me. Sometimes I think I did care about other people probably too much at times in my career instead of just putting myself first more often. But I believe that's the mindset that you need as a fighter. Like, you gotta put yourself first. You gotta have that chip on your shoulder. You gotta have that wee bit about you to get to the top. And as a manager, you gotta learn to be flexible. You gotta learn to be able to talk to everybody, to have a relationship, boxing's a very small circle, and you got to keep people close, and you got to be able to work with people. You can't let your ego get in the way. You can't get somebody not giving you a fight on a card. You can't be like, oh, fuck them, they're not giving one of my fighters a go. Like, it's a small circle, it keeps coming round and round. There's going to be a time they need me, there's going to be a time I need them. And that's the way management goes, and promotions, like, it's about getting the right fighters on the right cards in the right venue in the right location and the right opponents. And you gotta be adaptable, and you gotta get into this game. Look, I'm fresh into this game. I'm not saying that I know everything. I'm very fresh in this game. There's so much learning to do and so much growing to do in this game, but I'm hungry to be a successful manager, to be one of the best managers out there, and to bring my fighters to the top, and to give my fighters the best opportunity that they can get in this game of boxing. And that's what it's all about at the end of